Titans this week working on turning the page from last Sunday's loss at Buffalo. Mike Vrabel did an impressive job early in the week changing the tone, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I would say his message was pretty, direct. We talk about it all the time, taking care of the football, and it's hard to win in this league when you turn the ball over, especially on the road. We talked about we can't sit and mope about it. We've got to, watch the film. We got to learn from it. We got to fix it, and we got to move on. So that's what we've done.
One of the tough things about this league is there is going to be failure. There is going to be disappointment. And you have to balance the dealing with those things and correcting the mistakes with moving on quickly. How difficult is that balance in the NFL?
Well, it's always tough when you come up short in a game. You're frustrated, you're disappointed, but you said it. There's always an opponent the next week. There's a new challenge ahead of you, and you've got to do a good job of getting back to work and preparing for that next challenge.
And this challenge, the Baltimore Ravens, and they are known for defense. They've been known for defense since day one. What jumps out about this Ravens defense in 2018, which is number 4 in the league?
Yeah, I think Coach Martindale's doing a good job with those guys. They've got a good mix of veteran players, and they've got some youth on that side of the ball. Front-wise, Suggs is still a premium player for those guys. Brandon Williams, Zadarius Smith is playing well for him. Mosley at off-the-ball linebacker, he's been a Pro Bowl guy. He's rangy, he's active. And, and their secondary has been a part of 40 PBUs, which I think leads the league, led by Weddle, Jefferson, Marlon Humphrey, and Jimmy Smith. Those guys, along with Brandon Carr, they come at you from all angles, and they really affect the offense.
One of the things that has surprised some people, the Ravens offense, averaging nearly 400 yards per game. Joe Flacco has some new and different weapons, and it seems like he is using them all very well.
Yeah, and I'd say Coach Morningwig he's mixing a lot of different personnel groupings, a lot of different sets throughout the course of the game. I think it all starts up front, as it always does with that offensive line. They're really doing a good job of blocking well as a unit. Yonda's been a really good player there for a long time. Stanley, the first-round pick. And Joe Flacco, you mentioned him. He's distributing the ball well. They've got a slew of tight ends that they use. They've added John Brown, a receiver who's an explosive, fast guy. Michael Crabtree, who's a proven player in this league. Willie Snead, they got Moore back. And then their backs. They've got an established run game with Collins and Allen there in the sub game.
It looks to me as though this Ravens team is better than the one you were able to knock off at Nissan Stadium 11 months ago. So what will it take for the Titans to get a win this Sunday at Nissan Stadium?
Well, I think we've got to get back to the way we played against Jacksonville and against Philadelphia. We got to take care of the football, and we got to be good in all 3 phases. They've got 2 outstanding specialists, and Tucker and Cook. We've got to do a good job of tackling on defense. We've got to pressure the quarterback. We've got to be sticky in our coverage. Offensively, we've got to handle that front. We've got to get open against this secondary and make some plays.
Let's get back to Titan football.
That's it.